Hello guys, welcome to KSR DATAVIZON. So today we are going to meet Mr. Akhil, who gotten a job as a data scientist and a business analyst from Landmark Group. So it's another success story, but along with that success story, so we can say it's in a roadmap. How his success story, like from a mechanic engineer to a business analyst or a data scientist. So we will discuss with him. So how he started his journey and where he completed his graduation and mechanical background. So all we are going to discuss. Hi, Mr. Akhil.
Hi, Mahesh.
So first of all, congratulations for your first dream job ever in the IT department. So how you are doing?
Yes, very excited and pleasure to meet you also after a long time.
Okay. So Akhil, I know about you around from last 6 months of journey, but just introduce about yourself to our viewers.
So basically I'm from Goa and I born and brought up in Goa and did my graduation also from Goa, from AITD in Nasgaon. And after that I worked in Goa itself.
Which university it is? College or university it is you studied it?
I studied in AITD college, which was affiliated to Goa University.
Okay. After that, which year you passed out?
I passed out in 2017. Then later I joined as a service advisor for a Tata Motors dealership where I worked for 1.5 years. Location in Porvorim, Goa itself.
Goa.
Yes.
So what kind of role it is in Tata Motors?
It was basically service advisor, handling customers and servicing of Tata Motors passenger vehicles.
Tata Motors kind of thing?
No, the Tata Nexon and Diego, Tigor, passenger cars. Yes, dealership. Service and okay.
And
Then later on in 2019, I moved to Hyderabad, where I worked in Hindware as a maintenance engineer.
where this kitchen items?
Yes, actually the plant that I worked into was True Flow, so we manufactured pipes and fittings, plastic industry.
Okay. So you are
Maintenance engineer. So there basically I used to handle machines, all the preventive maintenance and breakdowns, and SAP also. SAP, then some spare parts management and all those things, ISO documentations, then some safety related items too.
Then from mechanical background, how you got interaction about data science and how you got interest here to move to the data related?
So during this 4 years working in SAP, so I drew interest towards data, which helped me as in search what is data and what is the future of data and all. And then through YouTube, your videos and everything, I came up to interest towards data science and everything. Then I used to research about which courses to do, what knowledge is needed.
But you didn't try with SAP, first introduced to you, and IT means it's SAP, maybe mostly plant may.
Yeah, SAP also I had interest, but it was more of a routine kind of thing. Like I didn't like that doing the same work again and again. And data science was something new, something related to when things changed. Like
Okay. So usually most of the people think like data related in Python, machine learning are very tough subject. Maybe when you are approaching, maybe you were done your first some research, right? So at that time, maybe not many people told that don't try with the data science.
yes, I had lots of friends from Hyderabad. Many started with Power BI and everything, and I was the only guy who was doing data science, learning all 4 or 5 courses. They used to telling, "Arey, focus only on one, do only Power BI, go step by step." But I thought that I will learn and then I go move ahead.
Okay. So how do you got to know about KSR?
KSR actually, as I was doing my research and all, one of my colleague from Hindware, I discussed with him also. So he told that his roommate also started institute in Bangalore. Ajay Reddy told me about about your institute. So just a phone call and everything, and then you also said that some few videos I can watch for a week, which I drew interest towards Kotisa's lectures, and then I enrolled in your course.
So because of Ajay told you join here, or else you did some research with other institutions?
No, I had done a lot of research. What the fees are, which institute is there, what's the placement, and what is the course structure, what is the portion, all those things. And then I took a decision to join KSR.
Good. So, means when you research, maybe here in data science also it's similar, right? Like kind of a business problem to analyze. So, what you analyze from other to here, like what kind of difference you notice?
Mainly since mainly the money factor comes first. So the other courses, and they were more of a commercial kind of feeling. Like I didn't feel like I would learn properly, or the knowledge that I would get would be proper. And interacting with you and all, I felt also you were kind of a known person. So
Yeah, we will keep aside a money factor, but technically you have to compare with the technicality side. Like what kind of skills they are teaching, what kind of skills you have here, and how it will comfort, how they are teaching. So did you compare anything in these?
yeah, actually other courses didn't give all the combination of everything that is needed for this field. So, but your course had all the topics, basics of SQL which are needed for me, basics of SQL, Power BI, then Excel also you all taught from basics, then Python, and also business case studies was also added plus point.
So how many months it took you to learn all these subjects and how you practice? Because I know to travel to the plant and to work in office. Maybe most of the people got work from home in COVID time, but you are in the working in a plant directly. So for sure, even in the COVID time also, I know you went to the office. So how you manage the time zones and everything?
So the classes also were on odd timings, like they were morning 6:30 till, and then I had to leave to office at around 8:30, 8:45. Again, by the time I used to reach home, it used to be 7:38. But still, since interest, whatever, means if you have the will to do it, you have to do it. So I used to get up at 5:30 in the morning, then study till 8:30, 8:45, and go to office. Then again, once I came back from 8 to 10, sometimes there were classes, and sometimes I used to also do my homework or the assignments which KSR used to give. And doing that, everything I learned the course.
Okay. Good. So you are get to very less time. So practicing and getting doubts and how you are getting clarification of the notes and.
During when the week, I used to make notes of all the doubts and everything, and then KSR had a special added plus point that on Saturdays and Sundays they were having doubt clearing sessions by Malli sir. So Malli sir used to take 2 hours, 3 hours sometimes. So where all my doubts used to get cleared, and he helped me as a mentor too.
So before your first IT job, and how many interviews if you went and how it went? It's a cleared or else it's not clear.
Yeah, I answered around 4-5 interviews. First round, second round was very difficult. Like I used to not get the confidence, because switching from mechanical to fully IT, the interviewer used to expect a lot. So, and knowledge was also a main factor, and confidence, and they look at many points. So it was tough. But then KSR also helped me a lot. Like they had scheduled 2-3 interviews, then they scheduled some mock interviews for me, which brushed me up like in communication skills and all the interview questions and whatever things.
So confidence level is also more important. Of many communication skills you were from Goa, maybe you were good with that. No, how you are with means how you were very close up in the communication skills also.
Communication skills, as in I would rate myself 8 or 9. But the confidence, even during the first round of this job that I have, I was very nervous during the first round. But then the interviewer arranged another round for me, which they postponed it. So confidence is a main thing that you need during the interviews.
Yes.
So one more question was asked. They call it something guesstimate questions. So they asked me, since I'm from Goa, what is the passing percentage of students in 2023? Like I had to give an estimate of how many students would appear, or they didn't tell me anything. Just you give an estimate how many will pass. Like 700 will pass, 800 anything.
Number.
Percentage or number, anything. You just guess how many will pass in 2023. So I did and I answered it in such a way that you had to see how many students would appear exams each year, what is the passing percentage, how many colleges are there, and Then male and female also you had to segregate and tell how many males will pass, how many female will pass. So this kind of questions need to be practiced more.
So depends on historical data, we can give an estimation.
So you should be also like familiar with what is going on in your surrounding also. Like they may ask any question, how many, one of my friend was also asked like how many trees are there, how many trees are green in color, just tell. So it's all guesstimate questions. You cannot study for them, but you have to
Not usually the number or something.
logically reason.
How we will calculate, how we will get to the estimation. Then you can say like around 80% will pass. But the 80% it depends on which approach data you are giving that answer. So you need to give the explanation.
Yeah, your logical reasoning should be proper.
Okay. So what you can suggest to the future aspirants, like who want to come from non-IT to IT background, like from your prospect, like you are from the mechanical background. So I think I can imagine like recently who got names, most of the people from mechanical background, either Sanjay, either Varun, Mahesh maybe CSC, but most of the people around 70% people from mechanical background, I will say they're easy. So not there particularly from CSC or IT background. So maybe how you will give some suggestion to our future aspirants.
I would just like to say that once you enroll the course, just whatever each day, whichever videos come or whatever classes are there, you attend every day, make notes the same day. Don't, like starting what happened, like I piled up few courses, like 1 week, I used to not get time. Okay, 1 week I'll sit on Sunday and I'll do. But that pile kept on growing. And then I couldn't complete all the classes at the time of interviews or everything. So start from day one and practice everything and attend all the discussion classes and assignments. Whatever KSR is giving, all the assignments, complete them properly and start one by one topic. Start with SQL, then go to Excel, then go to Power BI, go to Python, business.
So look cool to know. So SQL and Python, first round of interview mostly from SQL and Python.
Yeah.
How we managing the second round? So what kind of questions they asked in the
second round was mostly scenario based questions. They asked me business case studies like KPI.
This particular topic, most of the people concentrating only on the technical skills. Like when I Python only important academic case study. And what are the KPIs they given, and they are not concentrating after an option. So from the path backward, like our students who placed, right? So all the people got a scenario-based question only in the second round. So what kind of question, any one question you can give to us, like what kind of question they asked and how we manage it to answer?
Actually, I was asked with 2 questions. Briefly, what I recall is, first question was that if you enter a store and there is a dead inventory stock lying. So dead inventory stock lying of past 2 years. So how you would, what you would do, what KPIs you will use, or what is your strategy or campaigns, what you will do, so that you remove the dead stock and reduce it from 100% to 50% and new 40% stock to be added in. Something like this the question was.
That stock means how they are taken from their expiry date, which already was closing to the expiry date, something there.
No, it was basically this retail, so clothes and clothes, shoes, those items.
So these kind of topics just like more into the not technical,
Non-technical.
thinking we need to contact only on SQL and Python. But these topics also very important, which is called business analytics, right? So few people have doubts also, what is the difference between data science and business analytics, and why we are merging both. So in this also, Foodies are going to take one session on the difference between business analytics and data science. Maybe other people also get to know about the difference and what's important of business analytics particularly. So from your inputs also, we are going to give that topics particularly for the channels.
Yes.
So thank you, Akhil, for valuable information here. So and once again, congratulations.
Yes, thank you. And thanks to the whole KSR team, Koti sir, Mahesh sir, Malli sir, and RM sir.
Yeah. So thank you. Thank you.